Today I have a beautiful Divine Feminine Energy meditation for you, inspired by a goddess necklace I designed over 17 years ago. At the time of its creation, I was recovering from the trauma of my parents' divorce. I felt like I was rising from the drop, which is why her feet are in the shape of a drop. Now that I'm going through a spiritual awakening and healing old wounds, I'm realizing I'm still rising from that drop, and I need all the help I can get, especially from the Divine Feminine. When I designed this, I was shocked to hear that I had created the goddess symbol, which I was not familiar with since I was raised without spirituality. Looking back with a spiritual lens, I love seeing the little breadcrumbs that were leading me to spirituality, and I invite you to do the same with your past. This is a meditation for connecting with your divine feminine energy, which embodies creativity, compassion, love, and nurturing energies for growth, expansion, and trusting your intuition, which inspires me to get curious. I want you to listen to this meditation for 7 days. It's just a few minutes. Breathe and visualize. And then I want you to come back and leave a review and share the creative breakthroughs you've experienced connecting with your divine feminine energy. Trust in your intuition. When you're feeling unstable and insecure in the world as a she, he, they, or any of the wondrous identities yet to be described by language, you can tap into feminine energy to increase your feelings of love, nurturing, creativity, and get grounded. Energy isn't dependent on your physical form. Regardless of your body's gender identity, you can tap into feminine energy and harness the power of divine feminine goddess energy. This meditation will remind you of your origins. Every human was planted in a uterus and grew and entered into the world through a yoni portal. So everyone was once not just attached to, but they were their mother. They were physically divine feminine goddess energy, and they were spiritually and energetically and are still connected to both the collective and their mothers and source energy, or goddess, whatever your language is for the all. To begin, we're going to take some deep breaths to calm our mind and ground our bodies, to bring us to a state of receiving, absorption, and embodiment. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat this while you listen and continue as you feel comfortable. Envision yourself, your soul, the core of your being, inside a small, dark, warm space. And in this space, there is a constant humming, vibrational sound and energy. You're completely surrounded, cozy, like you're wrapped up in a warm blanket and feeling complete bliss. You are in utero. You are an infant basking in the love and the harmony around you, and you are thriving from the cord going to your belly. It's not only sustaining you, but it's filling you with a constant supply of energy, love, and vitamins and minerals. Everything you need to grow and thrive and prepare for your next adventure. You are being created. You are creation. You are part of the universe around you. You are both separate and working in tandem with your universe, and your mother is existing as both separate and a part of the universe as well. The three of you are working in harmony as three separate entities, but you are also all the same entity. Your mother did not create you with her mind and her hands. She created a potion with your father's sperm and her egg, and the catalyst was the universe. This harmony, this dance between your separate parts that are also one whole, are the essence of divine feminine energy. To tap into it, simply remember that you were once a baby, and before you were a baby, you were in utero, in the universe of your mother, who is in the universe of the divine. Creation happens with or without you. You do not need to force it into being. It flows, regardless of you. You do not need to control it or have power or harness divine feminine energy. All you need to do is plug your umbilical cord in. Let's do that now. Envision in your stomach, at the very center is a bright white light, and it is radiating energy and getting larger and larger as you breathe your energy into it and let it flow through you. This energy comes in through your head, down through your energy points or chakras, down through your heart chakra and your sacral chakra, and down through your root chakra, as it flows down through your legs and through your feet, and then it continues like a pulsing electrical current constantly flowing through you. Now envision a beautiful, shining, sparkling cord extending from your sacral chakra, and imagine the embodiment of your goddess, your source energy, your universe right in front of you. I like to imagine a goddess of the night sky. She has no face, no features, no definition. She is like a female goddess form cut out, a silhouette of the night sky. Now gift her your cord. You reach out and extend your cord to her and ask permission to plug into her, which you don't actually need permission. You're already connected to her. This nicety is for your comfort, not hers, because you're already connected to her. You're already part of her, like when you were an infant connected to your mother, and part of your mother as a whole, yet separate, like a pit in the center of the peach. It is the peach, and yet it is separate. When you look around, you are already connected to her by thousands of white strands of energy coming from your body and extending to her endless night sky. But this cord that we're attaching now is for your mental understanding, for your conscious mind. You are always connected unconsciously. We are connecting consciously now, so we can consciously tap into this energy to help us live more conscious lives and embody divine creative energy in our waking experiences. As you extend your sacral cord to the divine goddess and you ask your permission, if you like, you see the end of your cord split into millions of tinier strands that shoot into the night sky of the goddess and shoot into her heart and start to fill her body with their light and energy that is coming from you. It's flowing through you and connecting to her. As this occurs, the light travels more and more through her body, like veins filling with light. So now you can see her contours, her neck, to her shoulders and back, down her arms and hands. All of her curves and edges are now defined from you sharing your energy with her, rather than letting your blockages and tension and limiting beliefs stop your energy from flowing, which isn't your energy to begin with anyways. When you block or hold on to energy for fear you will run out, you're simply creating barriers within yourself. The energy will continue to flow all around you and through every being and blade of grass regardless. Yet when we stop our energy flow, it's simply getting stuck inside of us, then causing all these feelings and experiences that we perceive as negative. So now we are practicing letting that energy flow through you to the goddess so that she can be defined in your conscious mind and heart and all through your body and soul. Now that she is fully defined in front of you, she is glowing and radiant. Her arms are outstretched, her hair is blowing up around, haloing her face, which is now completely defined and looks surprisingly like yourself, because she is your image of the divine feminine goddess. Now you are receiving a swell of emotions, ideas, and energy, feelings of unbridled enthusiasm and constant creative solutions to perceived problems, different ways of looking at the world around you, different ways of looking at yourself. 1,000 lenses are flowing to you that you can try on throughout your day. 1,000 identities, 1,000 ideas you get to choose all day long. And every possibility that you are receiving keeps your boundaries intact. Your likes, your dislikes, your preferences, your non-negotiables are all intact and working in harmony with these creative energies. If you have the wound of creativity in your past, you were so creative you accommodated others to get your own needs met, and you are now scared of your own creativity, you can be comforted that you now can combine creative, divine feminine energy with your mind, ego, and soul while respecting your boundaries. because Divine Feminine Energy is all about healthy boundaries. Your creativity in the past was mixed with a coping mechanism that did not serve you. As you are exchanging this energy, you can also release from your body these limiting beliefs that can sometimes distort your creativity and create resentment and fear and distress. Your creativity is pure and can exist without these harmful behaviors. You can forgive yourself for combining them in the past, and you can forgive yourself for doing it again in the future, for it takes time to release these energies. You get to tap into her energy anytime you want. She's there even when you're not tapped into her. She's there flowing through you, behind your scenes of consciousness. As you receive this beautiful, pure, divine goddess energy, your energy is also flowing to her. And you can see that all of those strands of energy that outlined her for you are starting to travel farther than her. You're starting to extend into the night sky and travel across the ground into the earth and into every being on the earth. Every bird and every plant, every person who is tapped in is now flowing with the energy that you released, that you chose to let flow through you to share with others. And now the energy you are receiving from the goddess increases and flows and grows. And it doesn't overwhelm you because you are created to receive at the speed of your ability. Your body, your consciousness, receives at the rate that is right for you. You can see now in front of you how the energy exchange occurs when you consciously tap into Divine Feminine Energy. Consciously tap into all of creation, all of the life on earth, and all of the energy inside, around, and above the earth, with no end that we know of. Now take a few deep breaths, slowly returning to the room around you, choosing to stay in this state or not, or go somewhere in between this divine goddess energy and all energy to live in a world of your choice. You have free will at all times. When this feels overwhelming, you can connect to your divine goddess. Connect to yourself. Thank you for sharing your energy with me and the universe, and thank you for taking this moment to show yourself love and care and explore your creativity. I'm sending you love and creativity and the energy of the Divine Goddess.